Yo, what up, kids? So I'm someone who's completely blind. That's why I want to remind you that people with different abilities do things a different way and for a good reason. See, even though I'm completely blind, I've been living by myself for 10 years. I'm high functioning and independent. I can get around really well. So it's normal a lot when actually someone is dropping me off at my apartment, whether it be a friend or Uber or someone I'm meeting for the first time. When they drop me off, I will give them specific landmarks in my parking lot so I know exactly where I am and I have no problem finding my front door. There's a lot of times though when people will drop me off, they're like, "Hey, are you sure you know where you are?" And I'll point everything out and I'll be like, "Yeah, I know exactly where I am." I'm like, "Okay, are you sure you can get to your door?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I should be fine." They're like, "Okay, you mind if I actually walk with you and make sure you get there?" And see, I don't mind that. When they ask and they walk with me, that's pretty cool. When they walk side by side, shoulder to shoulder with me, let me do my thing and navigate and get to my door. And they're like, "Awesome, you made it home. I'll catch you on the flip side." I'm like, "Sweet." I appreciate that mutual respect and letting me do my thing and them having some trust in me. Because there's a lot of times when people with vision, they've never been to my apartment before, but they think they're going to find my front door better than me. They just naturally and inherently think they're better than me, and they think that they should do it for me because it's just they're going to be more confident they'll find it better than me. So they think they're helping, but that's a little insulting. And it also makes me feel like they have resentment and they don't really want to help, but they feel like they have to. So as I'm getting out of the car, it's normal they'll grab my arm and just start pulling me to the door. And I find that disrespectful. Again, I find like they have resentment and they don't want to help me. They feel like they have to. They're just treating me like a dog on a leash, like, "Come on, let's go to the door." And also, as a blind man, when I'm traveling, I judge based on time and distance. And when someone else is pulling me, I can't tell so much the angles and the turns, and it's not helping me judge my travel. I also use my cane to locate specific landmarks on the ground. And when someone's pulling me, I can't observe my surroundings as well. So I'm not going to know where I am as well. So we'll get to a door and they're like, "Here's your front door." And I can tell it's not. I'm like, "No, it's not my front door because it's supposed to be a double door and I should be able to go into the lobby. This is not." They're like, "Dude, you're blind. This is your front door." Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. I know I'm blind. It just bothers me when they say that just to use it as leverage to tell me why I'm wrong. But then they're using visuals also because they just think that because they have vision, they think that they're right, and because I'm blind, that I'm wrong. But they don't realize they're pointing out all visual things. And again, I've lived here for 10 years and they've never been here. They just think that they're right, and they're like, "Dude, I'm right. This is your front door. You're blind." It's like, yeah, wow. Because then they'll say something like, "Right there in front of you, man, that's a bike rack. So I know this is your front door." Yeah, see, I'm blind and I don't ride my bike. I've never used that bike rack and had no idea it's there. I'm blind and when I'm walking down the sidewalk, I can't see that bike rack. So that's not a landmark that helps me. Like, dude, this door says number 6 on it. Okay, thank you. There's 6 entrances to my building. Saying that's door number 6 is like calling that the blue door. I can't see the numbers on the door. I just know the main entrance has the street address on it. So again, I know this is now not my front entrance. When again, they'll just argue with me like, "Dude, Mark, you're blind." I can see right inside. There's the front stairwell right there. It's like, dude, there's a stairwell at every single door. So that doesn't actually give me a landmark of knowing where I'm at in the building. If there's 6 entrances, I want to know what side I'm on and where I'm at so I can get from point A to point B. It's not easy for me to walk through the apartment building and go 101, 102, 103. I'd have to physically feel each individual door and read every number. I don't want to do that. It's easier for me just to know where I am and have a specific landmark when they just will give visual landmarks and tell me that I'm wrong because I'm blind. Everybody, we got to remember that people with different abilities do things a different way. We got to trust them and have faith, and we got to remember they're actually going to have different information to help them figure out the things that they're trying to figure out. So try to provide helpful information because remember, people will do things a different way. And don't just try to use the information you would use as either a sighted person or someone with mobility, or remember from a different perspective, everyone. Everybody, people with different abilities do things a different way, but keep it sexy, make good choices. I'll catch you on the flip side.